important is it for cinema in general to have someone like Quentin out there who is for you as actors but also as film goers to make films that aren't PC, that aren't going down the road of trying to do what everyone else is doing with digital, with whatever it might be? You know, how important is someone like Quentin for you as actors and as film fans?
Wow. Well, for us, it definitely gives us, you know, a greater platform to showcase our skills. I mean, you have a man who actually believes that people are interested in hearing what we have to say as characters or to each other, or watching a film where people sit and have interesting conversation. You don't just have to be in a car driving fast, or, you know, yes, we shoot at each other and there's a lot of blood, but there's a reason for it, and it happens. But he respects you as a cinema goer in terms of thinking that you want to see characters that are well-rounded, that you know who they are, how they feel about themselves, how they feel about other people, and how they feel about the world. You know, and you don't actually get a lot of that. And he actually thinks that you deserve to see it on film, like he did when he was a kid. And I'm sure that there's a generation of kids growing up who watch films digitally who have no idea what he's talking about or why he thinks it's such a big deal. But one of these days, when they get to be 40 or so years old and they're beaming movies directly to your fucking head, as opposed to you going to the movie to see it, you'll be going, I miss going to the movies.
That's really interesting. You said it earlier today. You were talking about, he's one of those guys that they're going to study. They do now, and they probably will. There is this element that is alluded to that's absolutely true. And there's a certain pride that goes with it, and there's a certain sense of isolation that goes with it. Orson Welles had his Mercury players. And to be able to sort of be in a category like that with Tarantino, that's not an untrue feeling that you have when you're working. And in years to come, you have the feeling that his movies will be studied. They'll look at them and we were just talking about it today in group. There was one fellow that was putting it in a term that Quentin talked about in groups of threes. And the fact that you were involved with that on a very important level, I think what you allude to sometimes with a question like that is that is there. That's not lost on us.
And everyone's, you know, going to be quick to say where this ranks among Quentin's films. You know,
this one will take a while for them to rank it.
Yeah. Where do you sit it at this stage?
I think this will end up being number 3 for him. That's my pick. That's my 25 years from now. I think they'll look at the Hateful Eight and they'll call it number 3 in terms of all the different things that it had to offer, and all of his movies have a whole bunch to offer. My guess is 3.
Do you agree, Sam?
I don't know. I don't even have a thought about that, because we were having that discussion, like we said, at lunch, and he thinks he's going to make 2 more movies, and according to the way they've been grouped or put together, we think he's got to make 11.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your time here in warm, sunny Australia.
Hell yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.